So, you're listening to Radio Free Cybertron. Today. July 28th, 2010. It's a Wednesday. So, if you're not listening to this on Wednesday, it's today.
It was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday when we recorded this. I'm Brian Kilby, trying something new. If you're listening to the podcast, which 99.999 repeating % of you are, we also do this thing live every Wednesday. We're shooting video live now, so we'll have it posted at tfradio.net. So check it out. It's cool. You get to see Rob. Rob's awesome.
You know, since we got the video now and people can see you, you should hold up a newspaper with the day's date printed on it every time we record, just to prove when it was.
Like XV defeats Rob
yes.
or something.
XV wins.
So the video thing's very much in beta. Like, I just got it to working last night, so
we prepared nothing.
So send your complaints.
With me I have JD Church. JD Church is here. Rob Springer.
What's up?
Rob is here. John DeLuna,
Hello.
new host of New Soundwave.
Hello.
XV.
Yeah.
And Lady Wreck, a.k.a. Amy, who is on vacation right now.
Yep, that's me.
And I have a little glass bottle of cheerwine here that I'll be enjoying during the show, made with real cane sugar. It's delicious. So,
Asshole.
Yeah.
If I can get it open. Son of a gun.
Serves you right.
Yeah.
I hope you cut yourself on that metal cap.
It's delicious. So, yeah, it's the live show, so check it out. Live every Wednesday at tfradio.net, and I guess going forward we'll probably post it to tformers.com as well. So, guys, what's going on? How's everything? Huge news, just remembered. Ender is a dad again.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Who knew?
Yeah, Ender's daughter was born, today's Wednesday, so Monday night, so congrats, Ender, to you.
Yeah, really.
Absolutely.
No, you don't pour it out, I guess.
Yeah, this is too good to pour
Drink.
out. So.
Yeah, don't pour one out. Well, we're honoring him, so you don't pour one out that way.
Ender,
Right, you actually drink it. That's
yeah. So congratulations to Ender. That's pretty awesome. So what's going on in the news this week, guys? I didn't do the show notes, so I have no idea.
Not much, buddy.
I haven't been paying attention.
Not much.
There's
Not
lots
much.
of heads on sticks in Chicago.
Oh, more,
Yeah.
Still?
more heads on sticks?
Well,
Plenty.
Let's not get spoilers, but I think Megatron's going to be in this movie, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
No way.
I know.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah. And apparently Patrick Dempsey is going to be proposing to him, so.
Yeah.
You've seen
Is
those
he in this movie? I completely forgot.
Yeah, I know. I think you
poor
tried to
guy.
forget. That's probably
Yeah. Thanks
Out
a
of
lot.
comedic things or whatever, one of the writers, I think it was last week, said the new pile of clothes hangers is going to play Carly from G1 instead of Michaela, since, it's a different actress. But I can't remember her name, but apparently a new thing saying she's going to be Michaela. So somewhere along the lines are just like, stupid girl runs, yell Sam. So I got the feeling at one point she's going to be called Leader 1.
That's the
We'll just
best-
see your name
I
in the
think that is
credits.
the extent of Michael Bay's understanding of women's roles.
Yeah.
Right.
Run, yell Sam.
Yeah, you get the feeling that women are just things that sort of revolve through his life, and he probably just gives them all the same name.
Hey,
Now on, you will be Sue. But I'm not Sue. Yes, but play along. We're going to call you Sue, okay? This is only going to last a week.
unfortunately that's Shia, who's a boy named Sue.
Yeah.
Pile of hangers. That was good, Rob.
Yeah.
And that's going to be my wife making a cameo back there.
All right.
Mine's
Nice.
like baking a cake, and I like hear stuff going on, so that's what you get for having a studio in your house. Of course, this isn't really a studio; it's more of a dump. But
You totally need to. You totally need to put a camera in the corner in your kitchen, so you can just cut to that every once in a while.
and here's my wife making a cake.
That would make a great show.
It would. I may be able to convince her to do that. I'm trying to get her serious into the cake baking thing, since she seems to like that and all instead of her job. So maybe I can get her to do it.
Yeah, there's money there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Ooh,
do
the
it.
cake making podcast.
Oh, speaking of cakes, Rob, did you see on Facebook what Kim made last week?
Which one did she make?
She made the maple chocolate bacon cupcakes.
Oh, it had bacon in it.
Yes.
Sweet.
For the bacon parties. So
Send me a slice.
It was as awesome as it sounds.
Send me a slice of that crap.
Total deliciousness. So.
There seems to be an odd buzz coming out of JDE.
And apparently Ravage is also making a cameo.
Awesome. Yeah, I have a cat in the background, so it's okay. He may pop up at any minute.
Meanwhile, nobody's paying attention to Rob at all.
Wow. Oh, we are really derailing this,
Yeah.
this video.
It's like, we're professionals.
You're-
Let us see ourselves on camera. And then we're like,
Yes, you are totally abusing this video.
Oh.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching
I
these
think-
things,
I
so
think-
I have no clue.
Yeah,
I think we've them spot on. We've just twitted this show. That's-
yeah. Totally need to get Rob on like next week, just Rob and the rest of us in the background. Actually,
telling
Wow.
you, him
Let me find some more toys then.
him and Amanda, their own show. It's
There we
just,
Right.
there's Rob.
Let me change caps again. Let me put on my trucker bumblebee hat.
there you go.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Hey, yeah, man.
I'm not seeing any of this because I'm on my iPad, so
You're not missing
I'll
that
just
shit.
see it later.
You're not missing anything.
Wait. G1. Yeah, man, I ride trucks.
That's pretty.
It's
Sweet.
okay, because John doesn't get to see anything either because he has a Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mac fail.
Mac
There's
is
plenty of
not that
webcams.
bad.
Oh, no.
Great.
This is
No.
like, for 2 hours, I'm at a disadvantage here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then there's the
Okay.
rest of my life.
And
Mac
then you stop using
Scott.
your computer until next week?
So,
I
Figure
said-
King pictures, I guess.
Yeah. What in the heck is
That's
Figure
something
King?
That's the
It's
Japanese.
Japanese
toy
rag.
magazine.
Yeah. That's
Ah.
where all the scans for like the Japanese toys come out.
Hence the
I
figure.
am okay, am I crazy? I
Yes.
tweeted this earlier today, but am I crazy? Or are these pictures that they are passing off as the images for Masterpiece
It's-
Rodimus animation?
It's like
Text.
it looks like pictures from the Ark. So
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I don't
Just
think I don't
line
think I mean yeah, it's just line art. I mean it's like a picture of Rodimus that they happen to want to use. It's not like this
It's
is
just
what
like
yeah.
It's concept.
It's not like he's going to look like this, and it's he's going to look just like the toy. I mean, no, of course not.
And I
So
get
he
that,
vaguely
but it
looks
keeps
like
None of the
but it
animated.
keeps getting reprinted.
No.
And like
I mean, it's convenient. I don't know. I mean, what
And-
other picture of Rodimus Prime other than him pointing at Galvatron at the end of Transformers the movie are they going to use?
It's a fair point.
fair
I'm
enough.
sure they can dig up some crappy looking thing from season 3.
Yeah.
Probably be more accurate to the eventual toy anyway.
Yeah. Hey. Well, actually, but the thing is, none of the Masterpiece toys have been anything close to animation model. I mean, the closest is Optimus, and
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
close-ish.
Yeah, they're,
Yeah, they
And
take
I'd
liberties with
say
that.
it more suffers for it than benefits.
Yeah.
It's much easier to say animation model when it's like, hey, the animation model isn't a 3D object, it has to turn from one thing to another, versus a toy that, hey, we got to make this work.
Yeah.
He's got a backpack.
He's got a backpack.
Yeah. Why are there legs on the?
I guess if any of them are going to look pretty close to the animation, it's going to be him. I mean, I guess Rodimus's legs could be a little jacked up, but otherwise, I mean, the cab's going to detach. I mean, the trailer's going to detach and do its own thing. And I don't know. I guess they could come pretty close to that animation model. There's no real excuses with him.
Maybe they can just upscale the titanium Rodimus Prime 20 times and sell that as a masterpiece.
No.
That's what I was just about to say. Why not?
I was thinking about it with this much leeway. I mean, it really wouldn't be hard to have a Rodimus Prime that was both Rodimus Prime and Hot Rod.
Well, I mean, that was one of the original concepts tossed around a long time ago when they talked about this.
I wish they
But
would.
obviously, yeah. I mean, that seems like it would make sense to me, and it shouldn't be that hard to do.
No, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. I mean, you throw a Winnebago butt on top of a hot rod and you need Rodimus Prime.
We have lost the video feed.
Okay.
Have we?
No.
No.
I'm sure our viewers are just so crushed.
Yeah.
They are. They're actually all screaming.
Okay. If I don't pay
There's-
attention to it, like, it cuts off. So it kind of sucks for that. So it's fixed. At this point, I really need a producer, someone whose job it is to make sure this crap goes through like this. But, you know,
Yeah.
I can't afford to pay, like, my nephew to sit in here and do that for me.
Do this.
Can't pay him in, like-
one pack of Pez.
I can't.
Can't pay him in like Cheerwine or comic books or something.
Well, so you need to have Triplet coming over to do new Soundwave and sitting there, and then while we're doing RFC, you make him do it.
Yeah,
Triplet's in the toilet right now.
He wouldn't do it.
I'll be right over.
Yeah. So, what else is in the news? I'm asking because I honestly don't know.
Let's see. I see
Okay.
made-up alternate modes and more animated Rodimus.
Yeah.
Yay.
Pretty much the same thing repeated verbatim. Like, and here's another brick from
Well-
Chicago.
Well, we haven't really talked about the stuff that was mentioned at Comic-Con. I mean, we had the whole Comic-Con live show, but we haven't talked about the stuff that came out there or any of those things because that was after this show, correct? Wasn't it?
Well, the Prime
What?
stuff we had on during the show.
Was it last week? It was, yeah, I
Because
guess so.
I didn't post it till Thursday night. I was up till like 2 in the morning doing that.
It felt like it was later.
But I mean, there's still stuff that popped up that we didn't talk about. We didn't talk about any of the IDW stuff that
Right.
Amy wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Actually, why don't you do that? It's a convenient time.
You want me to do
Go
that?
for that.
All right. Sounds good.
Go.
That
That's
was a
the
good
definition of a
Hedge it
slow
right into
news
there.
week.
This is our best
Well-
show.
Yeah,
This-
it's fantastic.
We're good.
Well, that's the thing, is that the IDW panel, at first, we were wondering if there actually was one, because nobody was covering it. And 2 hours after the fact, we got somebody on the TFW 2005 website, our Tony, who wasn't even a staff member, covered it for us. So all of this is courtesy of our Tony. So basically, the point, and it looks like Hot Rod is going into space, and he's going after the Matrix, which all of us knew. Well, a lot of people that I talked with kind of suspected. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I haven't actually seen the cover, so I can't comment or speculate what it looked like because I haven't seen it yet. So, Nick Roche will be on the cover for sure, and I believe he's going to issue the next issue of Ongoing that's coming out, like the next story arc. But I'm not exactly sure how long he'll be doing that for. But Don Figueroa is going to be back, and he will be switching his art style a tad. And that's, I don't, apparently he read a lot of what people had to say about the first 6 issues, and they're like, okay, I think I'm going to change it. So, yeah. And they are going to be more steady with the art style on Ongoing. They talked about Sector 7. After Nefaria will be getting Sector 7, and it's supposedly a focus on the Simmons family because we really need another comic with nothing but humans in it. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
People like that.
The Drift Mini, yeah, some people do. I actually would like to have some Transformers in my Transformers comics. So we'll see how that goes. Drift Mini, they gave another reveal for the cover, which actually turned out that was exactly the same one that we had gotten earlier that week. It was with Lockdown. And they gave details about it'll be about Third Faction. So again, things that we had already been told, so that wasn't anything new. But they did say that the next mini, which doesn't have a title yet, will be with Punch Counterpunch. It was a Punch Counterpunch story, and
Nice.
sounds kind of interesting. So we'll be looking forward to that and getting more details soon, hopefully. There's not going to be any more spotlights because they want to fill in the holes with more comics. I mean, story. They were asked on the 13th and basically gave no comment and said working on it. So they haven't forgotten Furman. Alex Irvine, the author of Exodus, is working on another novel in the Transformers universe, and that's about everything. Yeah, that's everything that San Diego Comic-Con IDW panel gave us. So, yeah, doesn't seem like a lot, but yet the best thing I think is the next mini. That's what we really wanted to hear.
Why is IDW so concerned about cramming humans into their Transformer comic books? I still just don't understand
They're
that.
the POV characters. We can't understand Transformers without a POV character.
But see, that's the thing, is that the comic books is the one medium where you don't. Where you're used to reading about and being involved with characters that aren't necessarily completely human. I mean, you can accept that. Why? I mean, I don't understand it. I baffled.
I don't know.
Yep.
I try not to read the stuff,
I agree.
so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't buy it, so it's like, maybe I'm complaining because if it was, if I felt it was better, I would actually buy it. But
Yeah.
Well, someone's got to explain to IDW, hey, this is a Transformers comic book. We don't really know what those are. Well, there's Optimus Prime, isn't it, right? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, who does know what that is, though, really?
It's like you want to say, hey, well, here, read the Marvel comics. Skip past all the Buster and Mechanic.
yeah.
No way, dude. That's like my
No.
favorite stuff. That and the
Oh, yeah, but they're going to read that and say, well, there's plenty of humans here, and you're going to be like,
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like, no.
no, but they're good.
And if you go to the Headmasters comic, which is probably my favorite thing from the G1 comic ever, it's
Yeah.
it's like nothing but they're not
Yeah.
human, they're Nebulons.
Right, which is completely different.
Completely
and
different.
Exactly the same.
Way to be racist, comics.
I think that's speciest, but okay.
Yeah, something like that. Or specious.
Specious?
Specious, I think, is
Specious?
yeah.
Man, that was a terrible movie.
Specious. Yeah, Species. That's a great movie. Fantastic movie.
It's a great movie to watch on a Friday night when you're home alone.
Yes, it is. When you're very, very lonely. Okay. So.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, that killed 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that is
Well,
a good
just one last thing, though, just for our listeners to let them know. Next week we will be getting another IDW comic. It's the end of Ironhide. I believe it should be the end of Ironhide mini conclusion. At least as far as I know, as far as I've looked, it should be coming out. So.
In this issue, nothing still happens.
Well, I don't know because I haven't actually seen it, but yeah, I'm hoping it. Hey, Bugbuster, there you go.
It's fun enough, but it's just like, hey, do something.
He's gonna be a bug exterminator in the next issue. What's more awesome than that?
Man.
Right.
Plot.
Oh.
We'll just have to wait and see. I'll let you know next week, okay?
So, there's more stuff. Like, they're filming a movie. Like, more stuff.
Oh, well, we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and do that.
Movie.
And there is something that we sort of mentioned last week,
I
but
mean, there's like, there's a every time somebody drives through the stupid TF3, filming set, it's like the rumors. Oh, there's going to be a 72 72 Nice Datsun whatever in the movie, or there's going to be like
Look at you go.
look at you go. An 86 Ford Escort's going to be in this movie. What could it be? But
It's like, guys, that's what Shia drove to work.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
basically.
there-
It's the catering truck.
yeah. Ooh, there's gonna be a catering truck in the movie. Fantastic. But
Well, we did get an ice cream truck last time. A catering truck would make sense.
yeah, that's not that far off.
Yeah.
This time,
Who wants a sandwich?
there's
Bad
a,
example.
there's a red Jeep spotted in Chicago.
no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they sure this is actually in the movie?
Well, no one wearing a khaki hat and
No.
shorts and driving it.
I
So
hope it's Outback.
We're not that.
Yeah.
You want to be offensively Australian?
No, yes, I want him to.
Yeah.
I want him to be offensively Australian.
All Skids and Mudflap were offensively whatever the hell they were supposed to be.
I want him to go around like trying to shove Fosters onto people.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Just has a Foster's dispenser.
Yes. So no, speculate. I mean, there's no news. So speculate. What do you think? What do you think?
Well,
Bam.
I thought you had a good point, John.
I take it back.
You take it back.
Take it
I
back.
take it back on second thought because I went and did some. I did some deep research, and through the magic of Google. So okay. So when I saw it, I was thinking, oh, cliff jumper, because my flawed memory. I thought Transformers Prime Cliff Jumper was a Jeep, but he's not. He's a muscle car. Doe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
and he's got
Maybe
longhorns.
it's Perceptor.
Notice.
In the chat, they're saying it's Roll Bar. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
Roll
I'm
Bar
saying.
has-
The obvious choice. That's what I was saying before the show started.
Well, Go figure we didn't get it, guys. It was the obvious choice.
yeah.
Right.
But, again, we don't really do research on the show. John excluded. I mean, we really
Well,
we
I did-
try to do
I did
as
a little bit of
research.
research.
Well,
We
I'm
tried
not
to
being
do some
snarky.
research.
I'm just saying, obviously, if it was obvious, we wouldn't have got it because hey, there's a red Italian sports car. Which one side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're never
the
gonna
other
look.
car.
Who knows?
So sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
who's the truck? I don't know. Cosmos.
We there is a little bit. We talked about the 3-pack for the animation style
Oh yeah. that.
generations, and the box art is actually out.
Oh yeah, the packaging.
So, which is not Japanese, which we speculated it may be a Japanese exclusive. They're saying it's going to be at BBTS and TF Source, but I'm still not really clear of whether this is like a general release or
And just get
an online retailer exclusive or what they're doing with it.
The Galvatron and Cyclonus and Hot Rod one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody actually knows what's up with that right now. The only thing we know is that it's exclusive to a Hong Kong toy show next month. Or was it this month?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
okay.
I first saw a couple of weeks ago. That was exclusive to that, but everyone's swearing it. It's going to come to Target. It's like, well, who said it's going to come to Target? Some dude.
Nobody.
Some dude.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and I mean it doesn't have. I mean, there's typically with these, like even a Target or Walmart exclusive, there'll be something on the packaging that will denote that it, what retailer it's exclusive to.
Well,
But
okay, yeah,
there's
but
nothing like that.
usually those are stickers that are added on later. So if this one was from the Hong Kong event, it wouldn't necessarily have to have the store exclusive mark on it yet.
Okay, I don't know that. I mean,
Fair enough reasoning, but at this point, it's like, really?
but
yeah, if it never
the
comes
best-
out here, who is going to be like losing sleep?
I will be.
yeah, I kind
That's
of.
a
Well,
very nice
I know
Cyclonus that have that.
Cyclonus looks good. Galvatron looks really white.
He's
I
all
kind of like
they forgot
Galvatron's
the paint.
colors to be reversed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
mostly purple with a white chest. Gray chest.
It's kind of sort of vaguely G1 Galvatron, sort of, but not the
Vaguely.
regular.
It just doesn't map very well to that toy.
Vaguely, yeah. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
close, but I mean, you
It's
could-
Galvatron 2-ish?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
Sounds like a winner.
The best guess I have about this right now is that it's going to be something like, remember the Bruticus Maximus and Superion Maximus originally turned up in Australia and some of the Asian Hasbro markets in Universe packaging?
No,
And
I
you
don't
got
remember
the
that showing
movie.
up.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't remember that. No,
Well, you probably weren't paying attention.
probably not. That's probably in the 3-year period when I'm like, oh, yeah, Transformers.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what this convention I'm at's for.
Yeah, I mean, that's my best guess. It's going to be an Asian market exclusive. Which might turn up like on Hasbro Toy Shop or something with a special edition.
Well, the only thing that leads me to believe that, to question that though, is that all of the packaging is in U.S. I mean, it's completely in U.S. packaging. So typically, if it was going to be some sort of overseas release, it would have at least some Japanese text on it. whereas this packaging has none.
Well,
Is it Universe packaging? What is it? What kind of packaging?
Yeah, it's
Universe 2.0.
Okay.
Universe 2.0 is dead though, so why would we get
Yeah.
it?
Right.
It's
that's-
outdated.
They might still use it for store exclusives and what have you, because that's what they did with the Universe 1.0 after it died. Was every time there's a store exclusive, it was in Universe.
Yeah.
Or hey, maybe it's a Dollar Tree exclusive.
Dude, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Saturday morning I woke up to 14 RPMs just on my desk. And that actually is pretty
What?
sweet. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Well, I guess you woke up
Kills
just in time. If you would have waited a few more minutes, they probably would have killed you in your sleep.
That's true. In some sort of creepy, strange, crazy fashion. Yeah, it'd be kind of like that that 80s movie. What was it? Remote? Was it? No, not Remote Control. The
Batteries not included.
Batteries not included. Yes.
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 Did they kill anybody in that movie? I think I'm
If,
miserable.
if I had made it, they would have.
Yeah.
It'd been like
Really?
it'd been Batteries Not Included meets Critters. It would have been.
I mean,
Oh my god.
Man,
little
you should pitch
Hispanic
that.
yeah.
the little Italian Hispanic guy who was kind of like the antagonist. Sure, he turned good by the end, but he really had it coming.
Yeah.
They should option Furby out as a movie and do it as a remake of Gremlins.
Gosh, that would work.
Fun fact: Gremlins was originally going to end with Gizmo turning into a bad guy and Billy having to kill him.
They should have done that.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been
Right.
awesome.
Stripe, the bad guy Gremlin, that was going to be Gizmo.
Nice.
Yeah, but they're like, this is getting too scary.
And if that had happened, we probably never would have gotten Gremlins 2. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
there's also a scene where the Gremlins were going to run into McDonald's, and after looking at the food, go bleh, and then
Oh.
people at restaurants to the food.
Oh my god.
But they're like, you know
That's
what? We
awesome.
might want to sell a Happy Meal. Instead of Hardee's, McDonald's might want it.
Yeah, well, they did go to it was Hardee's though, because they
Yep.
had all those Gremlins records.
Books with records in them, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I missed the 80s.
Yeah. You're like, hey, I got part 4. I get part 4. What happened? And Billy. Oh, my dad.
Yeah. That'd have been okay.
Tramp.
Anything else in the news? Or is that basically it?
The Seacon mystery keeps getting more interesting.
Oh yes, the Seacons.
What is
Okay.
Mystery of the Seacons? I don't know about this.
It's like the
Well,
movie
they-
Convoy.
Yes.
They-
Except not so sucky.
Yeah, you see the bullets coming. Apparently, remember how it was about a month ago? Everyone was like, "Well, there's 2 different Deco Seacons," and it's like, "Well, Big Bad Toy Store has the U.S. exclusive, Seacons." Well, here's this other Deco popping back up in the news with the people from the factory wire saying this is the standard retail version.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe it's like the standard retail version for like Singapore.
what's Singapore's standard retail though? A flea market?
No.
I hate to be like that, but
We're sorry, Singapore.
Yeah.
standard retail, that would be a bigger country to have a standard retail.
What are the difference in the 2 decos?
Gloss and metal sheen and slight color changes and not costing too much.
Not costing too much.
Well, you don't know that last part for a fact yet.
True. It could be Toys R Us, or they keep changing the price once every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's not as glittery and chromy and stuff. It's more of a basic retail-looking toy.
I'm going to focus on XV on the video because we need to see.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's worth. I went to some trouble to get this.
Really?
Which, in itself should be scary.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
How much trouble do you have to go through to get that?
Quite a bit.
More than you would think.
Really?
To get at a resolution that works on video like that, yes.
Okay, that makes
Lots
sense.
of video.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. So, okay. I guess that
Apparently, my picture killed the video. Sorry about that.
I fixed it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was too much awesome. It couldn't handle it.
It
It
was
just
too much awesome.
Yeah.
Look.
It broke the internet.
It broke the internet.
Cool.
Okay. So,
I've wanted that power for like 10 years.
I broke the internet. Okay, so I guess that'll do it for the news. Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to take a break while we do a live show.
Nice.
Gotta go poopy.
Get that test pattern thing JD put together.
No.
Yeah.
No. This is quality
They can-
material. So
Yeah, they can see us like and stuff.
I don't think Brian likes my test pattern. He's refused to put it up time and time again.
Well, as I always say, Kilby sucks.
Yeah, well.
There's nothing wrong with the test pattern. I haven't taken the time
It's
to
a
put
catchy tagline.
If you can email it to me so I can put it on that computer, that would be great.
Didn't I did email it to you.
Like the last 2
Okay,
weeks.
fine.
In a row.
I have a
Unfortunately,
copy
got
of it.
lost
I
in
will email
transit.
it to you.
No, I'll check it again, but that
Okay.
was the whole thing. I emailed it to you.
Yes. Okay.
We gonna do Twitter theater talk because
Oh yes.
this one was a fun one.
Whatever we have to kill time, we're
I know,
We're
I think we're rocking and rolling this week. This week feels good.
yeah we're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing
we're
good.
pretty much preoccupied with this
Yeah.
as opposed to what we're going to talk about. It's like, hey guys,
New toy.
radio free.
I've spent like way too much time and money getting this thing set up. I'm totally.
Yeah,
it's
see,
gonna
You always
be-
Yeah,
spend too
you're
much
gonna
time
use it
and
till it
money on
breaks.
any.
July 22nd.
Okay, I'll post it.
This is clearly how Brian like skirts work at work.
I know. just
like,
continually
email.
deflect.
What?
You're
I
probably an
was-
excellent
Just email it to
supervisor, aren't you?
I am pretty awesome at that. Yeah. So
That doesn't sound right.
I've worked for you
Check my
before.
inbox.
Pepsi throwback, just sharing the video right there. Deliciousness. Okay.
BRB, y'all.
Okay, so Rob is BRBing. So
Yeah,
I guess I was going to come back, but we can wait for Rob.
Yeah. We definitely need to wait for Rob.
Yeah, so the live feed, the live video that we're posting will include all of this. This is what you missed during the podcast if you don't
Yeah.
listen live.
It's those lost moments.
Free advertising for Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And Hardee's
up with
during the
that?
show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, awesome story. Well, not awesome, but it will fill time while Rob is doing God knows what.
Whatever Rob is doing.
Yeah, I was out of town. I was on a plane yesterday, and I saw a guy. He had to have been at least 60, and he was in the seat in front of me on the plane, and he was playing Tetris on a Game Boy Color. It was fantastic. It was clearly like his quote unquote gaming system.
You know what? I was at the grocery store this past week, and I saw a kid sitting in a shopping cart playing in a Game Boy Color.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal? It's retro gaming. It's awesome.
It's probably from Goodwill.
Probably. Yeah,
There you
Game
go.
Boy Color is not necessarily the best gaming system ever released.
No, that would be the
No.
Game Boy Advance SP. We talked about this before.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
very politely saying that the Game Boy Color is a piece of crap.
I didn't like mine very much.
But you can still get it at Goodwill.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, pick one
Go
up.
to your local Goodwill.
Odds are it won't
Yeah,
work.
for like
but
$5.
Yeah.
You got a 50-50
Steal
chance
it
that it'll
and-
work. Buyer beware.
Well, I got
It's great.
those the actual night vision goggle toys they
That's
sold
creepy.
for a while.
There's Rob.
I got a set of those at Goodwill for $10 last summer.
What did you do with those, XV?
Well, not much. The range is like 5 feet.
What did you do with those, XV? I'm in the
What did
closet.
you do with them?
Okay.
The range is 5 feet, and it takes like a dozen AA batteries.
Nice. It's got like a diesel engine.
That's pretty sweet.
Can you see in the dark? No.
So, I guess we can come back because I really want to talk about Twitter Theater.
Do it, man.
And for the people out there watching live or via Ustream, or however you find this, don't forget Tuesdays. Check Twitter or follow us on Twitter. That would be the easiest because we do Twitter Theater, and it's awesome this week. It's been awesome the last couple weeks. We've sort of changed focus on it. Less focusing on episodes.
I just recent.
You just hopped on Twitter.
Yeah, I recently did, so I can start watching.
Yes, it's awesomeness. It's like totally fantastic. It's fantastical even. Okay.
Well, now I know Tuesdays. I will make sure that I am there.
Let's come back. We'll do Twitter theater, then we'll do the topic, and then we'll wrap it up for New Soundwave.
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
New Soundwave is going to be awesome this week.
It's going to be JD-tastic. JD's going to do an extended run-in.
Oh, and I hope Weebum's going to be able to be on, so hopefully we can have Weebum. So
yeah, put out the call. We're putting out the call for a Weebum.
For a Weebum. Actually, we probably could have got Weebum on RFC this week.
Holding out for a Weebum till the end of the night.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. We love Weebum. Okay, so let's go ahead and come back, and we'll talk our stuff. Good.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay. So we're back, and I have not a diet. Hell, this is real sugar. The Pepsi throwback. Real sugar, not that fake stuff they get from corn.
Fail.
They didn't make diet throwbacks, did they?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
How would they do that? I mean, it'd be like with nothing in it.
Well, remember, okay, at least in the case of Mountain Dew, the formula has changed over the years to include orange juice concentrate.
Yes, true.
So, they could go back to the old formula and still put, cancer-causing NutraSweet in it, as opposed to whatever they put in now.
But they still put cancer-causing NutraSweet in.
Well, they use a different artificial sweetener, don't they?
No.
Aspartame.
Aspartame is aspartame.
Yeah.
They just don't call it
Nice.
NutraSweet. Yeah.
I thought they had a different sweetener they use now.
No. It's
aspartame.
It's aspartame or it's sucralose,
Right.
and then there's a couple of other types of artificial sweeteners. But sucralose is the best. Aspartame is it's
worst?
aspartame. Yeah. So.
It does not cause
Aspartame
cancer.
was the first.
No.
Just pick your poison and get done with it. There you go.
Yeah.
And I am right now.
Mad Dog 2020.
Some Cisco. Okay.
Cisco.
Okay. So I never mind. So
Yeah.
All right. Twitter theater this week again. Follow us on Twitter at TF Radio because it's fantastic. It's awesome. Please.
You'll get superhero time updates, too.
Yes, you will get You'll get updates on all of our shows and shows that we don't even do. It's great.
Like superhero time.
Like superhero time.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm getting better about that.
Superhero. Okay. Twitter theater this week. Rob found like the most awesome thing ever. Rob, tell us what it is.
Well, if it was any awesomer, every time we'd say something, the power of love would kick on in the background.
Would get from Chicago.
Yeah, it'd be like, guys, welcome to OTFCC 2003. That's the power of love. I found a. I'm sorry, I've been making bad jokes all day. I had found a video where someone had made a documentary of OTFCC 2003. Or they call it BotCon 2003 in the video because, well, everyone did anyway. But, then, yeah, it was that odd year where it's like, well, it was BotCon up till a month ago, now it's OTFCC. But they made a short documentary of their trip to BotCon using a camcorder. It actually looks older than it should be. I guess they're using a low-quality camcorder or whatnot. And what brings Brian and I's undying love to this is, as many of you have heard us talk about time and time again, was that amazing dance party at BotCon 2003.
The best thing that ever happened at BotCon.
And most of the video is that dance party. And when I say dance party, you can already tell where I'm going with this. That guy does the Booker T thing. Spectre's dancing like Michael Jackson. And then there's Daniel Ross tries to break dance.
Yeah, so it's like all people we know. So we feel bad making fun of them, but we're making fun of them.
And then someone's mom is doing goth dancing in one scene. Like, they show a crowd scene, everyone's like, yeah. And then there's somebody's mom back there going...
Was it Momzo?
No. This is like... I'm saying someone's mom to be jovial, as it could be just one of us. Yeah. But it looked like somebody's mom, just like... On the camera, this makes sense. In the background of, like, Alex Weiner music.
Yeah. Tony Bacall, you mean.
Yes.
I hear BotCon dance party, and in my head I just think that wall real estate must be at a premium because I mean all the I've ever been to. Like, that's where the nerds go. It's just they line the walls.
Well, I remember it's like a couple of us went from the Ouija kink or sore in the lobby of us taking over the lobby to investigate. I know you were there, Kilby, Ant, myself, and Hooprex, and we walked in, and it was literally everyone up against the wall. The dance floor was completely empty, and a bunch of nervous people holding drinks.
It was great.
And then before you know it, Hoop jumped out on the thing to kind of dance around a little bit to troll the place, and he came out, and the next thing you know, there's Spectre just getting down. Like, I mean, he's just totally... Yeah, I remember they were playing some remix with the Transformers movie and Metallica.
Metallica, yeah.
And Ant,
Oh my God.
poor Ant, was just like... He looked like his head just broke. He's like, guys, I don't know what's going on here.
We had to leave.
I like Metallica, and I like Transformers, but I don't like them together at all. This is not right. We were like, come on, Ant, let's go. And he's like, no. It's like that party almost killed TFU.info.
Yeah, it really did. That party almost ended one of the best resources in trans fandom.
I remember just looking over at
Awkward
you.
Party.
I remember just looking over at you, Brian, and you were like, this is gay. You just said that like, this is gay. We like left, and apparently it got wild an hour later. Where Gary Chalk's incomprehensibly drunk because it's on the VO2, and I'm like, and I ran into Gary Chalk, and he's like, if you see that dog, tell him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you missed out, JD.
Yeah, the video's fun. That dance.
Why have I not been going to BotCon all these years?
I really don't.
That's what we say.
There's always one freak show.
What, Rob?
There's always one freak show each year. That year was the dance party and the lightsaber.
What was the freak show this year?
Hot Wheels.
I think us.
Yeah.
A bunch of old people standing around expecting the cameras to come out, and we're all like, hi. He wants to be interviewed, and I'm like eating a sandwich. I got this at 7-Eleven, huh?
Man, I made use of that 7-Eleven. Was it the one by the Bob Evans?
The one I went to was the one in front of a hotel, which was like,
Gotcha.
Banana Slurpee and Farmville sandwich.
Yeah. I got a Farmville
Don't pay for
Slurpee.
them when I die. All that crap I ate that weekend. Preservative.
I miss having a 7-Eleven.
Me too, dude. Me too.
What? You don't have 7-Elevens?
We got
Not
quick
one in the whole state of Tennessee, man.
Whoa. I'm not even sure if that's like a
They don't have them in Arizona either.
Yeah, I don't have any here.
Oh, I take that back. They do have them in Arizona. I take it back. They do have them here.
It's just you guys.
Wow.
We have Quick Trip in Georgia, which is kind of along the same idea, but a ton of more crap food. Like, they have hot dogs. They're made out of, like, hamburger hot dogs and stuff like that. Like, mutations of science they expect you to eat. And it tastes pretty good.
Kilby, there's something moving in the room behind you.
It's a cat.
Oh.
Oh no.
It has a large knife.
Oh, God.
Well, that's like the cat.
On 2 legs.
I got some knives around here.
He's licking
I don't think you
his
can show
butt.
the cat doing that on video.
He's licking his butt.
That's awesome. That's
Yes.
television win right there.
This is totally like the troll podcast. It's not like I feel like
No,
a
it's
12-year-old.
totally the best to win.
I feel like a 12-year-old today. This is kind of great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Takes you
we're
back.
pretty much... You got the other podcasts, they're all, like, educated, and one of them's really cool, because they'll tell you. And then there's us, and we're like, dude, we're on a camera.
Okay, so this week's topic, we are talking about toys that you have repurposed into other characters. And I think I've mentioned this before, but the one I always go back to, I always point out that Fire Convoy / Optimus Prime from Robots in Disguise is Big Red. Big Red's awesome.
Big Red. We never got it. He should be in Generations, okay? We got enough damn actors.
Yeah, Big Red. He showed up. He showed up in was it the Cybertron comic that from Dreamwave? And,
Yeah.
And that's it. He was what? He was in issue 2 or 3. Was it 1 or
I think
2?
one of the original
Yeah.
Marvel comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Big Red is Fire Convoy.
He's going to move you.
Yeah, he is totally.
Wasn't he also in one of the Universe comics, or am I thinking a different?
he may have been in the OTSEC 03 comic. It was one of the convention years I was there.
Yeah, like a background.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so I think that's the case.
Is it one of those comics where it was like incredibly wheels off? I think so. It wasn't the one with the Nightbirds and stuff, was it?
That was 01.
Okay.
That was the year that crashed.
Is that
Like-
one?
Yeah.
You just like in pre-reg line. Oh, here's my comic. Oh, Rockshot.
Oh yes. God.
Just got a comment from Triplet. He's like, "This is trippy. I think I see Rob behind you." Like,
You
yeah,
do.
you do.
Yeah, you do.
Actually, no, it's JD.
Yeah.
Now
no,
it's shady. It was Rob.
Yeah.
I need something to de-glare this though. That's what.
Wear a hat.
Get you a hat.
Yeah, I need. Well, the problem is I have the big over-the-head headphone thing. I can't.
Sandpaper.
I've got a nice
There
powdering
you go.
of hair, but thanks to the webcam, it just looks like I got a dirty head right now.
Nice.
We'll see.
You guys
we're
all
probably-
in the same room podcasting this?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be
That would be
great?
great.
Yes.
That'd be awesome, just
Actu-
staring each other in the face.
Actually, what it is, it's one dude, and he has a mirror in the middle
Yeah.
of the room, and he has a camera pointed at the mirror. That's what it
A little
is.
bit of delay. No, well, and actually, I think I've only got one more show in this location. So
Congratulations.
that 2 weeks.
by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, it's
We'll close
about
it.
damn time.
Yeah.
So are you
I know.
are you repurposing this house into like the underbase? Or,
Yeah. No. I don't know. No, we're.
Are you gonna summer in your old house?
yeah,
That would be excellent. No, we're
I
we're
thought
getting
about doing
rid.
that.
That would be awesome. But yeah, so we'll be. I should be around. I don't know. I may or may not be around next week because we'll still be moving. But then week after that is when should be all set up in the new house. So anyway, as far as repurposing, not to bring it back to the topic. I know when I was. I mean, like I don't do that much now, I guess. But like, I mean, obviously when I was a kid, I had like first aid and whatever the MicroMaster ambulance was as Ratchet.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Yeah, fix it. Thank you.
Fix it.
I mean, so there was a lot of that, I guess, but I don't think it that way so much. I mean, unless it's a figure that like is obviously supposed to be something else, I don't know that I necessarily think of it any other way. Where they couldn't get the name, and then it's obviously supposed to be something of which, of course, none is coming to mind right now as I'm saying that. For an example, but I know there are from the last like 2 years.
Way to go, JD. Okay.
Somebody help me! Somebody,
XV,
please help me.
XV has a good one. XV has a good one.
I've got two actually.
Oh.
One I'm in the process of working on to make work better is the Universe Rat-Bat toy that came in the Target 2-packs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on making that into Mind Wipe.
Cool.
Because I just can't have Rat-Bat having a real robot body. He has to be a little tape bat or a keytar.
Just hold the Batman down, huh?
Yes, Rob. hold on to
Batman can't walk, huh?
that. And the one I plan for later is what is the name of the black Power Core Combiner Huffer recolor?
Motor Menace something.
No, the actual name of it.
does it have? I guess it does have a name,
that's
doesn't
not,
it?
Give us a second, give us a second.
What set is he? He's not going to be in the Rally Bots, is he?
That's
No.
No, that's our original toy. I'm thinking
It's
Which redeco?
Black Huffer.
The black Huffer.
Huffer.
Michael
Gosh,
Chip. It's the Target armor hide from the 2007 movie line. The Target guys, right?
yes.
Oh, crankcase.
Just like that.
Crankcase.
It's going to be Crankcase.
I think. Let me see here.
Crankcase is Walmart.
Does it really matter? Because you're going to repurpose him as another character.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. I mean,
We all know what
considering
you
the, considering the combiner head that it has and how black it's going to be, it's obviously going to be Motor Master / Menasor. And I have
Human
to get
Neutron.
I got to get an extra set of rally bots too to rub the Autobot symbols off of.
That sounds like the worst euphemism ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't wait to rub the
have to
Autobot
dump
symbols
that.
off of them.
Yeah, that is a very unfortunate euphemism.
Hello, Internet. The rally bots will be repurposed into Puzzler.
Ooh, yes,
Ish.
I can see that.
That would be
Go.
awesome.
I can really see that. I
We need more
that.
GoBot
Fantastic.
stuff in Transformers.
Yeah,
We
we do need
do,
more GoBot
definitely.
stuff.
Yeah.
They could totally do the movie-ish Brimstone motorcycle as Cycle.
I would buy that.
That would look
Yeah.
good with the colors.
Mhm.
That would look good. Yeah, they could do animated. What's his face as Psych Hill.
Oil slick.
Oil slick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good toy, surprisingly.
yeah, it's not that bad.
It ain't bad. Yeah.
I mean, Brimstone's just with, the skull face and the scary claw, saw blade hand deal. He just looks like Kill.
Yeah. Psy what? Psy Kill. He's gonna have like a southern accent, and his name's gonna be like Cyrus.
Sorry.
Cyrus Keels.
It's like Sling Blade or what?
Yes. It's gonna be like an episode of Animated, Transformer Mode MTI, and Bumblebee's gonna be really annoying, and Sorry's gonna be annoying. Standard. Hey man, hey man, hey man, hey man. Who's that? My name's Sire. Sire Kill. Come here, y'all. Come here. Got my kegs on a chain. Come here.
Yeah, that does actually kind of bother me that Transformers are going to lose the human villains. I do like the human villains.
They were fun.
Yeah, they were
Angry
fun.
Archer was great.
Angry Archer.
Yeah.
I doubt she's listening, but I just got to say this: at BotCon, there was a very normal-looking female wearing an Angry Archer costume. Typically, the cosplayers look like they don't leave home that often, but she looked kind of
Like 15-foot tall Starscream.
Yeah, so I was just kind of surprised because she looked like she was like a normal person at BotCon wearing a costume, and I just can't comprehend that.
You sure it wasn't like a repurposed, Speedy, female?
Why would someone have a? Why would someone a female? Why would there be a female Speedy running around that's normal?
Now, Brian, there could have been someone in her trunk.
Yeah, maybe that would be the more shocking, I guess. So
Yeah.
fair enough. You win.
No, someone could have been in her trunk. We don't know, guys.
That's true.
I
That's
get in.
Yeah, that's true. Andy didn't
Could have been the
talk.
person
Yeah.
who owned the costume. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
breathe the black plastic air.
So, John, do you have any that you have repurposed to another character? That strikes-
Sorry, buddy. No, I this is kind of a new phenomenon. So
Really? I've been
I'm
doing this since I
I'm
was a
listening
kid.
intently.
Yeah, it's
So,
not new.
I don't know. I guess it just never occurred to me to do that. I feel so.
So you've never kit bashed.
Bad
before.
at
You've never
being a
kit,
fan.
you've never kit bashed. Kit bashing
What-
is an
what-
expression of repurposing.
What's John saying is
Uh,
he's not
yeah.
poor, and he could afford the actual figures. No,
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
No
about that,
transistor
but-
robots
No,
for John.
I get that. I guess okay, so I never had the urge to kit bash, but I got into Gundam modeling and all that stuff. So I guess that was my kit building and my phase of smashing stuff together and kind of coming up with stuff on my own. Because let me tell you, those kits never looked like they should have. But no, I never really did it with actual toys to repurpose them.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like when, oh goodness, whenever you see a toy that should obviously be repainted, what was the name of the original muscle car that Big Daddy was repainted from?
Oh,
Downshift?
Downshift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people that saw Downshift like this would make an awesome Big Daddy if they ever did it. Lo and behold, they did. So,
Mhm.
Thanks, Kide.
what?
Thanks, Kide.
Yeah, thanks, Kide. So,
we'll leave you alone now.
yeah, we will leave you alone.
Here comes another email train, buddy.
So, I mean, go ahead.
I mean, I will say, when I was a kid, whenever we had right now, say in animated, you have Cybertron mode Ratchet and then Earth Ratchet. I was the type of kid that had to resolve in my head how they could exist in the same plane in the same space at the same time. So I did have to come up with a bunch of time travel stories to rationalize why they're Yes, it always came down to 80s hair bands.
I can't let him see me behind him. Dun, 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 dun.
That's what I do.
Mm.
Amy, I take it you're not really too much into the toys. You're more into the fiction, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm more into the fiction. But it's just fun listening to all this. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have repurposed, say, like Pat Lee into being like Jim Lee. That would have been pretty cool.
I'd like to repurpose him into be.
I think in Pat Lee's mind, he's
Very true, very true, very true.
Yeah, what you need to do is repurpose Pat Lee just into somebody who can run a business.
yeah.
Hey, but, yeah, I mean, Jim Lee can run a
Repurpose.
business, and he can draw, so there you go. He's also a doctor, so even better.
Can we repurpose Pat Lee into somebody who can draw? Forget the running a business, just somebody who can draw normally.
Yeah, really.
Well, we can kind of got to give Pat Lee a little credit here for being an evil mastermind because, like, one of the pictures was actually him. The rest is him telling good artists to draw like him and sign his name, and they
Yeah.
did.
Well, I mean,
Hey, Alex, mine. No, crotch has to be like this big, and in the face, and write my name on that. And he was like, okay.
We need to get like Pat Lee a care package and put like a book of
minute.
like how to draw comic books and good to great,
I
and just
mean,
send
yeah.
it to him.
Like Peter Paul Rubens did that. Most of his art, he just did the layouts, and and he's remembered as one of the greatest painters of what was that, the Baroque? Yeah, he was a God. I'm amazed I remember that from school. Yeah, he was one of the most,
No one knows what you're talking about.
he was one of the most famous painters from the Baroque
Listeners are
period.
dropping like flies.
So, yeah, wow, I can't remember, my middle name sometimes, but I can remember Peter Paul Rubens in the Baroque period.
What is your name?
Keith. I had to think.
Wow.
Yeah.
You must hate that name if you have no interest in remembering it.
Yeah, I have no interest in remembering that. It's kind of useless. But, yeah. So, but yeah, repurpose Pat Lee into, like, someone useful in society. He's been repurposed into an unemployed dude who goes to Hong Kong a lot, though, I noticed, if you follow his Twitter.
He's got a Twitter feed.
Yeah, he
Exactly what version of Moonspeak is every twit in? Is it like a bunch of U's and 4s and 2s in place of words?
Then like
everything.
then explosions in text form. It's like so that's how he makes stuff explode in Twitter. So okay, so
Just hit him with a hammer.
yeah, that was
Oh,
fun.
Pat Lee.
Pat Lee.
Yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
it's not a complete show unless we make fun of Pat Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally needs to be like
That's what we do on the underbase.
Yeah, it's easy to do. It's good material.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we had to make fun of Pat Lee
He's
for
too
10
much
minutes.
of an easy target.
Yeah,
We kind of ran out of repurposing material anyway,
that's
so.
true.
Yeah.
So
I used to repurpose convertors into show characters when I was a kid because I had more.
I was sort of the other way. It could have been easy for me to repurpose like non-Transformers, transforming robots like parasites into Transformers, but I typically did it the other way around. It's like I would take like the mini bots and repurpose them into GoBots. This is like Scooter's brother, Skeeter, and stuff like that.
Skeeter.
Awesome.
Yeah. Actually, I'm lying. I just had to say something otherwise. This would have been total waste.
Rob's sending us text messages.
Who's sending us text messages?
Rob just
I don't
sent us
know,
a text
man.
message.
Oh, okay.
But I used to take all my toys and they make them like one big army of dudes. Like Captain America from Secret Wars was the leader, and Optimus was just hanging out, and like Chewbacca was there, and Warduke was a bad dude. You guys know Warduke, right? He was like, yeah, no one likes Warduke. He only has one leg on his pants, and
He only has one leg on his pants. What?
well, you remember Warduke? He's like, who doesn't remember Warduke from the Dungeon and Dragons?
That sounds like crazy crap my dad said after he had a nervous breakdown.
He was like, Warduke is like, here's the bad guy. He's wearing this badass Squar helmet, no shirt, and pants missing one leg sleeve. Warduke.
Yeah.
And Chris Starr is going to save today, but today he's Iceman. Shh.
Unfortunately. Okay, so a minute ago, Amy mentioned Underbase. So, Amy, how do people find the Underbase?
they go to the moonbase2.org website and just go to the podcast, and we're kind of mixed in with the Moonbase 2 podcast because that's where we're from.
Sweet. And you guys review...
And we review comics, and this actually one that should have just came up just today was on Nefarious. Last week was Target 2006. So we are actually doing some of the classic stuff as well. So yeah, we're doing lots of fun stuff, and yeah, you can find us over there. Woohoo!
Awesome. Do we have anything else that we want to mention before we end things and go to New Soundwave? So, while we're here, JD had this idea that we should probably mention stuff like this. So, if you like RFC, it's free. We don't charge. You don't have to do anything other than listen to it. We would appreciate it if you could do a couple things for us.
Send us money.
No.
Well,
good thinking.
If you want to. But always, one of the easiest things to do is just subscribe to the feed. Go to tfradio.net and down the bottom left, and I'm trying to track that on the screen. Yeah, here left, for the people watching on video. There is a series of links where you can subscribe to the podcast. We have all sorts of podcasts to subscribe to. Is that Rob showing his butt? No, what was that?
No. I'm just subliminal messaging to guys. Here comes my address.
Sorry, I missed that.
All right, screenshot for blackmail purposes.
Yeah, so go to tfradio.net and subscribe to the feeds. That would be pretty awesome. One of the best things you can do, though, which lots of money. Rob wants lots of money. If you're not watching the video, you're totally missing this. Sorry. One of the most important things, if you use iTunes, and I hate iTunes, but I have to use it, just go give us some feedback. We'd appreciate that. It would help spread the word, and God knows our word needs to be spread. So that would be pretty.
What is that?
These are the cups I stole from the hotel I stayed at BotCon this year.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
I keep needing to bring them to work.
So,
They're really nice, paper.
That would be totally sweet if you guys could, as in awesome. And mental energy into this, and it's our passion. We do it because we love doing it, and because amazingly there are people who want to listen and now watch. So that would be pretty awesome. So just go to iTunes and leave some feedback.
Or join
our Facebook fan page.
yes.
Yes.
Do that.
Friend us, friends.
Yeah, it's all there.
Download the episode anyway and then just throw it away.
Yeah. No. We want people to listen.
No, you need to cherish it and pet it.
Yeah.
Download it twice.
Water it.
Yeah, download it twice. I get charged twice, but that's okay. No, I don't. You can download as often as you want to. I don't care.
Sending mixed signals.
Yeah, so no, that would be pretty awesome.
Kilby is a mixed signal.
Yeah. I'm kind of bipolar, so it kind of works that way. Rob, just from that looked like you pretending to be goatsy for a second, so I'm not exactly certain what that was.
That was dry cranberry, so it's kind of close.
Awesome. So, okay, so I guess we haven't mentioned this in a while. If you want to learn more about us, you can follow me on Twitter at bkilby, at BKILBY. Who else is on Twitter? Amy is now on Twitter.
Yes, it's Lady of Rec. You can find me on Twitter, Lady of Rec.
The rest of you guys got it too. Go ahead, let us know.
I'm on Twitter, JDUNA. Dig it.
The JD Church.
Not like that JD Church. You are like the
over
JD
there.
Church.
That guy over there.
The JD
The
Church.
definitive article.
Yes.
Yes. Because JD Church was thinking.
I'm not on Twitter, but I am on your mom right now.
That was fantastic.
Yes.
Nice.
You're also on Twitter.
As was your mom.
XV Braun. XV Braun. And
He's a brawny guy.
He's a brawny guy. And Rob,
That's
you
spelled
are,
with 3 E's.
Yeah.
Not necessarily all together.
Yeah,
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, we actually have all this crap at tfradio.net. I just want to mention it so that because people don't go to the website, they just get it somehow. So
They listen.
It magically appears in their RSS.
Yeah, so Rob's gone now. Okay, so
Well, bye, Rob.
Bye, Rob. So JD. Oh, JD already told. Rob is at Rob Springer. Rob Springer. RBSPRINGER. So I guess that's it for this week, because Rob's left, and he's the energy and the heart of this show. So
Yep.
bye, Rob.
He's got the touch.
He's got the touch.
Yes, I'm feeling down already.
Yeah, me too. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up, because I think I'm gonna go kill myself. So
No,
Yeah.
last RFC ever.
last RSC ever. The other guys, we'll see you next week, and I'll be burning in hell. Have a good